card.
Yes.
The Fool, upright.
He's so cute, isn't he?
He's cute.
He's darling.
He's darling.
He's a zero.
He's a zero.
Which is good. And
Which
we
is
said,
wonderful.
Fool is like the bungee jumper. This is the bungee jumping card.
Right.
This is where you take a nosedive off the cliff.
Right.
And you just do it. Stop thinking about it, Scorpio.
Don't look down.
Just do it. It's like the Nike slogan.
Right.
Just do it. There's something you've been thinking about. You've been hashing, rehashing, asking for advice, which Scorpio does, by the way.
Oh, yes.
So, and this is the card that says, just do it. It covers the entire month.
Just do it. Be faithful.
Whatever it is.
Everything will turn out beautifully. And don't take too much luggage with you.
Yes, and that would be
Baggage.
another, Spirit says.
Right.
Start to get rid of things this month, in the month of June.
Right.
Take some trips to the Goodwill, get rid of those things that have been hanging out.
The junk. Literally, if it's physical things, get rid of it all. But if it's psychological, too, get rid of all the baggage that you've acquired.
Yep.
Things that have been keeping you locked in the same environment. Locked in a place where you don't feel you have the freedom anymore.
Right.
Where your inner spirit, your inner child can't come out.
Because this is the hit the road, Jack.
And don't you come back.
No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack.
And
next card.
Next card. 7 of Swords upright. In
Yeah.
your challenge position.
7 of Swords. This card has a lot of meanings.
It does.
It can mean that you're going to be challenged. And I don't think this is what it means. But with theft, it could mean just out and out theft. Someone's going to take something from you. Either it's an idea or it's your truth. Okay?
Right. It's
in the middle of the night.
It's deception.
It's deception.
Yes. So
it's somebody going behind your back and trying to get more than they, it's like stealing the silverware almost,
you know what? It can also be you being deceptive.
Right, stealing the silverware, basically.
So it could be also your challenge is, okay, now you can't be upfront. So you've got to keep something close to your breast. You can't share it. That could be your challenge. Another aspect of this is the fact that, as you can see, the body is propelled in one direction, but the face is looking in the other. Meaning that you're intellectually at odds with yourself. You're sending yourself out in one direction, but intellectually you're still back where you started. You're not certain reasonably whether you're doing the right thing.
That's a challenge. So you need to move in a new direction in order to take away it's sort of like victory at the expense of someone else. Yeah. So and you feel bad about it.
You feel bad about it, but nonetheless, you've got to come to terms with it reasonably, intellectually. How is this justified intellectually? The first card, the Fool. This risk you're about to take. This sort of launching yourself into the unknown and trusting.
Mm-hmm.
Intellectually, you've got to come. You have to be at one with that.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's going to set you on a new course.
Yes, it's going to set you on a new course, and that's why you're examining it with your reasonable mind and being.
Yeah, because you're not loving getting one over on somebody else.
No.
Which in some ways, sometimes we have to make these really tough choices.
Oh, yes.
Where we hurt other people.
Right.
And maybe
with deception.
We feel as if we're deceiving them.
Right, and it's not a good feeling.
No, it's not.
And,
but it's the only way we can start over.
Are very, very conscious of the truth and being truthful.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're put in a position where they can't be absolutely truthful, it puts them in a state of real consternation.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're going to feel pulled between them.
Pulled between the two.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Okay, now we have the Page of Wands in the position of the unexpected.
All right.
Which could be a kid. It could be a child, like
male
a
child
fiery
or
child.
female child, either way.
Yeah, red-haired, like just fiery. Somebody
Yeah.
who's a fire sign.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it'd be Leo, it'd be Aries.
Or someone who simply is
Or
of
Sag.
that character.
Or Sag.
Somebody who's like a doer.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who gets an idea and actually executes it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who's passionate. Somebody who's
Fire.
Yes.
It could be, or there could be a little fire burning inside of you.
Right.
A little fire. And then it is a page, so it's, message about a passion.
Right. It's
Message about
messages.
passion,
Messages.
passion.
Unexpectedly, you get a message
To do
about-
something new.
Yes. To do something. To how to put your new passion into the ground.
It's like an igniting sort of
Right.
thing, like,
You're at the beginning.
mm-hmm,
It's a page. This is brand new. You don't know how.
mm-hmm.
You don't know how to do this thing, this one particular passion that you have. You don't know how to plant that firmly into the ground because you've never done it before.
It's the first stick of dynamite.
Right.
That's what it is.
It's the first stick of dynamite. So how do you get the first stick of dynamite to
Unexpectedly, it just comes, boom.
boom?
Okay,
Messages.
what's the next one?
And there you go.
Oh man, there he is again. There's another king. It's the
King of
King
Wands.
of Wands.
That would be a Leo. That would be a Sagittarius
Or an Aries.
or an Aries.
Wands are good kings. These are the kings that are. They say this is the royal king, right?
The royal king.
Yeah.
The creative king.
Mm-hmm.
The king.
This is the king of all kings.
And the king of doing. The king of. He's not one. If he says he's going to do something, he'll do it.
Yeah.
This is the kind of king who is able to manifest.
Yes.
And so the king will help you to manifest. This looks like your idea.
Yeah, or
Or your career plan.
This-
or your new.
the dynamite that gets you to jump off the cliff.
Oh, that might be it. Yes.
Like it's gonna take that sort of
So some
stick of
gentleman-
dynamite. It's
some
gonna
gentleman
like
is
light
gonna
a
come
fire
along
underneath
and,
you.
and light a fire underneath you
Mm-hmm.
and make the fool plausible for you.
Where you actually take this big risk.
Right. To take the risk that you normally, as a Scorpio, would not.
But you're gonna have to in order to do that, you're gonna have to leave something behind.
Yes, it looks like you're going to have to leave something behind. The old home, the old patterns.
You're gonna have to be a bit deceptive in leaving it behind.
Well, yes.
Which means what? You don't always have to tell everybody
what
about
you're doing.
what your plan is.
Right, you keep it to yourself, is what it is. You don't share everything with everyone. Be careful who you share, whom you share things with as well, because they might not be as above board.
Right. Well, I mean, if you want to get away with something, you do it when people aren't watching, I guess.
Or
I don't know exactly
don't
what that
share.
means. Yeah.
You don't share.
But you kind of do it on your own time.
Right.
And you don't do it when
It's
others...
the sneaky card.
Yeah, it is the sneaky card. Well, you don't do it when others are privy to it. You do
Right.
it, under the radar. It's the
Under
under
the
the radar
radar.
part.
That's exactly it. You're
So-
under the radar. So you've got to be a fool under the radar.
Yeah, but in order to, which colors the entire month,
Right.
in order to do this, now, of course, in order to do this, you're going to have to divest yourself, which is also what this is.
Right, exactly.
You're divesting yourself and,
Get rid of all that junk,
yeah.
mental and physical junk that you've accumulated.
Yeah, and then this is in the upright. So this is good.
This is good.
It's a good bet. It's a good situation.
And you get the King of Wands at the end.
Yeah, the King of Wands, who is like
So-
an entrepreneur. He's a solid guy.
He's a solid guy. He's loving. He's spirited. He's very sexy.
Yeah.
Very
He's
sexy
very
too.
sexy. I will say one thing about this reading, though. I feel like, Scorpio, you need to realize this is the 0, which means you're starting from scratch. So you can bungee jump, but I think this card says be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it says just be careful.
Yeah, just be careful. Make sure that
that what you're doing isn't done in haste.
Right.
Because I see haste here.
Oh yeah.
So
oh yeah.
Don't do it in haste.
You want to go in haste, but again, your reasonable mind is saying, wait a minute, let's really examine this. Let's look at it. Let's make sure that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, don't be hasty.
All right.
And that's it for you? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
We're getting some really important readings this month.
Very important this month.
Oh, my gosh. So, and look at this. We have the Fool, and we have
you would think everybody would just calm down in the summer.
You guys are making some major changes.
Yes.
Woo. So, don't do it in haste. We love you. Come back next month. So let's talk a little bit about readings and how our audience can get a reading.
Yes, you just go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com, and we have a menu of readings there that you can peruse and see if maybe one of those is pertinent to your particular concern or problem. And then...
It's very easy. Once you go to the site, first thing...
You pay for it.
You pay for it. So you'll see the donation buttons.
But there's all kinds of prices for it.
Yeah, so, yeah. We have lots of different
prices for it.
You pay for it, and then you send us your question to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you. It pops up on our little cute little cell phones, and we call each other on the back phones, and we go, "Oh my God, it's a reading!
Oh my God! Oh my God!" Then we
oh my goddess! I mean.
Oh my goddess! Yes. Yes.
And then we create a reading for you.
Yes. And we create a reading for you, and then we do an audio file of it, meaning that we record it. And then we send that recording via your email back to you so that you can listen to it as many times as you'd like or you need to. So you can keep it with you forever.
Yeah, you can share it. You can even gift one to a friend.
Yes.
Gift a reading to your dad.
Yes. You know what we're trying to do is we're trying to demystify.
Right.
Or if not demystify, I don't think that's the truth. I think that what we're doing is making the tarot much more of something that is pertinent.
Understandable.
Understandable.
It's kind of like the Bible is written in the King James Version, Old English.
Yes.
It's very difficult to understand.
Yes.
So we try to sort of humanize the tarot and bring the symbology down to, you know, like a cultural perspective that we actually all understand, because symbols change
and when they need to be revised according to the culture that you find yourself in.
That's right.
Because otherwise it doesn't have any relevance. You see, when we look at a picture, it's very much like the child's mind. We love pictures.
Yes, we do.
And they open up in us a whole world of ideas.
Okay, so we'll see you guys all next month in the month of...
Oh my God, is it August? Yes. The years have gone, if not more.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But stay tuned. You never know what we might do.
That's right.
It's August.
It's August. All right. Bye.
Have a great month.
Bye.